Chapter 1. The Wall. There comes a moment in every journey when you feel like you cannot go on. It is the moment when your heart is heavy, your mind is tired, and your body wants to stop. This moment is what I call the wall. The wall is not just outside you, it is inside you. It is the voice that says, "You are not good enough. You will never make it. You should quit now." Everyone meets this wall. I have met it. You have met it. And it is in this moment that most people give up. But here is the truth. The wall is not the end. The wall is a test. The wall is there to see how much you really want your dream. If your dream is small, you will walk away. If your dream is big, you will fight through it. Every person who has achieved something great has faced this wall. They felt the same pain you feel. They heard the same voices you hear. But they did not stop, and that is why they succeeded. Think about your English journey. You start with energy. You learn your first words. You feel excited. But after some time, the words get hard. The grammar confuses you. You forget what they see the wall, and they think it is impossible. They do not realize that success is just on the other side. If only they had pushed one more time. If only they had tried one more day. If only they had believed a little longer, they would have broken through. So, what about you? You are here watching this video. That means you are already stronger than you think. That means you have not given up yet. That means there is still fire inside you. I am here to remind you that the wall is not the end of your story. The wall is the beginning of your success. Every time you feel like quitting, imagine yourself standing in front of a wall. Then tell yourself, "I will not turn back. I will climb. I will push. I will break through." Remember, the wall is temporary. Pain is temporary. Struggle is temporary. But giving up is forever. If you give up now, you will live with regret. If you keep going, you will live with pride. The choice is always yours. Do you want regret, or do you want pride? Do you want to say, "I quit," or do you want to say, "I conquered"? Close your eyes for a moment and see yourself in the future. Imagine yourself speaking English with confidence. Imagine yourself achieving your dream. Imagine people listening to you, and you are not afraid. That future is possible. But to reach it, you must not give up. To reach it, you must face the wall and break through it. The wall is waiting, but so is your success. The wall is hard, but so is your will. You have everything you need inside you. Do not stop now. Do not quit now. This is your time. This is your fight. And I promise you, if you refuse to give up, the wall will break. Chapter 2. Small steps win. When people look at a big dream, they often feel fear. The dream looks too high, too far, too heavy. They see the mountain and they think, "I cannot climb this." Many English learners feel the same way. They look at fluency like it is a huge mountain. They see long grammar books. They see thousands of words. They see people speaking fast, and their heart whispers, "This is too much." But here is the secret. You do not need to climb the mountain in one day. You only need to take one small step. Every success story in the world begins with small steps. A runner does not begin with a marathon. He begins with one lap. A writer does not begin with a book. They try to memorize hundreds of words. Then they forget and feel hopeless. They expect big results fast, and when they don't see them, they quit. But winners do not quit, because winners focus on small steps. They do not run a marathon in one day. They walk, run, stop, and keep moving. Slowly, they arrive at the finish line. Imagine this with your English. You wake up. You practice 5 sentences in the mirror. That takes only 5 minutes. But after 30 days, you will have practiced 150 sentences. After 1 year, you will have practiced almost 2,000. That is the power of small steps. They multiply. They grow. They turn into something huge. Your dream of speaking English freely is possible, but you must fall in love with small steps. Celebrate every little win. When you say your first correct sentence, clap for yourself. When you write your first English diary entry, smile with pride. When you understand one line in a movie, tell yourself, I am growing. These small victories are not small. They are proof that you are moving. Do not let the size of the mountain scare you. Break it into pieces. Focus on today. Ask yourself, what small step can I take now? Maybe it is 1 page. Maybe it is 1 word. Maybe it is 1 minute of listening. Do that. And tomorrow, do it again, and again, and again. Soon the mountain will not look like a mountain. It will look like a road that you have walked step by step. Think about this truth. Drops of water are small, but they can cut through stone, not because they are strong in one moment, but because they are consistent over time. Your small daily actions are the drops of water. They will cut through the stone of fear. They will break the wall of doubt. They will shape your future. So, never laugh at small steps. Never think they are useless. Never believe they are too slow. They are the secret of success. They are the reason people win. They are the reason people never give up. You must believe in the power of today's small action. Because one day, you will look back and see how far you have come, and you will smile, because you will know that every small step was worth it. Chapter 3. Failure is a teacher. Most people fear failure. They think failure is shame. They think failure means they are not good enough. They think failure is the end. But my friend, failure is not the end. Failure is a beginning. Failure is not your enemy. Failure is your teacher. If you want to grow, if you want to speak English, if you want to reach your dreams, you must learn to love failure. Think about when you were a child. How did you learn to walk? Did you walk perfectly the first time? No. You fell down many times. You cried. You hurt your knees. But you stood up again. You tried again. And slowly, step by step, you learned to walk. Failure was not the end. It was the process. Without falling, you would never have learned to walk. The same is true for English. You cannot speak perfectly in one day. You cannot remember every word. You cannot understand every sentence. You will forget. You will make mistakes. You will feel embarrassed. But these mistakes are not proof of weakness. They are proof of learning. Every mistake means your brain is growing. Every failure means you are moving forward. When you speak and people laugh, it hurts. When you forget words, it feels bad. When you try and fail, your heart wants to stop. But listen carefully. Those moments are golden. They are not punishment. They are lessons. They are teaching you something important. If you fail to remember a word today, tomorrow you will remember it better. If you make a grammar mistake today, tomorrow you will speak more carefully. If you forget, it means your brain is ready to try again. Do you know why children learn so fast? It is because they are not afraid of failure. They try, they fail, they laugh, they try again. They do not care if people judge them. Stories of fighters. Sometimes, when we feel weak, we need to hear the stories of others. Stories of people who refused to give up. Stories of people who faced the same wall, the same fear, the same failure, but kept moving. These stories remind us that we are not alone. They remind us that if others can fight, we can fight too. Think about Thomas Edison, the man who gave the world the light bulb. Do you know how many times he failed before success? More than 1,000 times. Imagine failing 1,000 times. Most people would quit after 5 times. Most would stop after 10. But he said something powerful. He said, "I have not failed. I have found 1,000 ways that did not work." That is the mind of a fighter. That is the spirit of never giving up. Because of his persistence, today the whole world shines with light. Now think about J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter books. Before she became famous, she was rejected again and again. 12 publishers told her no. They told her the book was not good. They told her she would not succeed. She was a single mother, poor and struggling. But she kept writing. She believed in her dream. She refused to give up. And finally, one publisher said yes. Today, her books have touched millions of lives. All because she did not quit when the world told her to stop. There is also the story of Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players in history. Do you know what happened to him in school? He was cut from the basketball team. His coach told him he was not good enough. He could have stopped right there. He could have believed the coach. But instead, he decided to work harder. He practiced day and night. He turned failure into fire. And later, he became the legend we all know. He said, "I have failed over and over and over in my life, and that is why I succeed." These are famous names, but fighters are everywhere. Fighters are in every street, every classroom, every family. Think about the English learner who could not say one word. He felt lost. He felt ashamed. People laughed at him, but he refused to give up. Every day he practiced. Every day he took small steps. And one day he could speak freely. Today he helps others learn. That learner could be you. That story can be your story. The truth is, fighters are not born. Fighters are made. They are made in the fire of struggle. They are made when life says no, but the heart says yes. They are made when failure comes, but they stand up again. Every fighter was once a normal person who refused to quit. That means you too can be a fighter. You too can rise. You too can keep going when others stop. Do not think success is easy. Success is never easy. It is full of pain. It is full of nights when you want to cry. It is full of moments when you want to give up. But success belongs to those who stay. Success belongs to those who fight. Success belongs to those who get up one more time. Look at yourself. You are here, watching this video. That means you have not quit. That means there is a fighter inside you. Maybe you feel tired. Maybe you feel weak. But deep inside, there is fire. That fire is waiting to grow. And it will grow every time you say, "I will try again." I want you to write this sentence in your heart. Fighters never give up. Say it now. Say it again. Say it until you believe it. Fighters never give up. You are a fighter. You may fall, but you will rise. You may fail, but you will learn. You may cry, but you will continue. That is who you are. One day, someone will hear your story. They will say, "This person refused to give up. This person inspired me." And you will smile because you will know it is true. You will be the story that gives someone else strength. You will be the fighter that shows others the way. So remember these stories. Edison with his 1,000 failures. Rowling with her 12 rejections. Jordan with his heartbreak. And the countless learners who kept going. They are all proof that you do not lose when you fail. You only lose when you quit. But you are not a quitter. You are a fighter. And fighters always win in the end. Chapter 5. Your mind is stronger. The greatest battle is not outside you. It is inside you. The world can be hard. People can doubt you. And life can push you down. But the strongest enemy you will ever face is the voice inside your own head. That voice that says, "You are not good enough. You cannot do this. You should give up." This voice is powerful, but I want to tell you something even more powerful. Your mind is stronger than your fear. When you believe in your weakness, you feel weak. When you believe in your strength, you feel strong. The mind decides everything. If you think you will fail, you will stop trying. If you think you can win, you will keep moving until you win. Your body follows your mind. Your actions follow your mind. Your future follows your mind. That is why you must protect your thoughts. Think about English learning. Many people say, "I cannot speak. My memory is bad. I will never be fluent." These are not facts. These are beliefs, and beliefs shape reality. If you believe you cannot, you will not. But if you believe you can, step by step, you will. Your tongue is connected to your mind. Your words are connected to your thoughts. Change your thoughts, and you change your English. Your mind is like a garden. If you plant negative thoughts, you will grow weeds. Weeds of fear, weeds of doubt, weeds of failure. But if you plant positive thoughts, you will grow flowers. Flowers of hope, flowers of courage, flowers of success. Every day you are planting seeds in your mind. The question is, what seeds are you planting? Are you planting weeds, or are you planting flowers? It is not easy to control your thoughts. Negative voices come naturally. They come from the world, from people, from old fears. But you are not powerless. You can train your mind. You can tell yourself new truths. When the voice says, "You cannot," answer back, "I can." When the voice says, "You will fail," answer back, "I will learn." When the voice says, "Stop now," answer back, "I will continue." This is how fighters speak to themselves. This is how champions think. One small sentence can change your whole life. Imagine standing in front of a mirror and saying, "I am strong. I am learning. I will not give up." At first it feels strange. At first you may not believe it. But with time, the words will enter your mind. The words will grow roots. The words will become your reality. Your mind is listening to you every day. So speak to it with courage. I remember reading about athletes who win gold medals. They do not only train their bodies, they train their minds. They imagine themselves winning before the race begins. They see themselves crossing the line first. They see themselves holding the medal. And because they see it inside, they can make it real outside. The same is true for you. If you imagine yourself speaking English with confidence, one day it will happen. Your mind is stronger than fear. Fear tells you to run. Fear tells you to hide. Fear tells you to quit. But courage is also inside you. Courage tells you to stay. Courage tells you to try. Courage tells you to continue. Both voices live inside you. Which one will you listen to? That choice will decide your future. Never forget this truth. You are stronger than you think. You are smarter than you believe. You are braver than you imagine. The only limit is in your mind. Break that limit, and you will break every chain. Break that limit, and you will open every door. Break that limit, and you will see that nothing is impossible. So today, decide to think differently. Decide to plant flowers, not weeds. Decide to say yes, not no. Decide to believe in your power. Because when your mind is strong, your life is strong. When your mind is free, your future is free. When your mind says, I will never give up, then nothing can stop you. Close your eyes right now. See yourself 1 year from now. See yourself speaking English with confidence. See yourself living your dream. Feel the joy, the pride, the freedom. That picture is not just imagination. That picture to those who rise after every fall. The reward is respect. People respect those who never give up. They admire courage. They admire discipline. They admire strength. One day, someone will look at you and say, I wish I had your determination. One day, people will be inspired by your story. You will not only win for yourself, you will give hope to others. That is the reward of your struggle. And the biggest reward of all is pride. Pride in yourself. Pride that cannot be bought. Pride that comes only from victory over your own doubts. One day, you will look back and say, I almost quit, but I didn't. I almost gave up, but I kept going. And today, I am living my dream. That feeling is priceless. That feeling is forever. Do not think the reward is only far away. The reward is also today. The reward is inside every small step. When you learn one word, that is a reward. When you finish one lesson, that is a reward. When you try even after failure, that is a reward. You are already winning. Every day you continue, you are winning. So, my friend, hold this truth in your heart. The pain will pass. The struggle will fade. But the reward will stay. The reward will shine. The reward will make everything worth it. Do not stop now. You are closer than you think. The mountain is not endless. The path is not forever. Your victory is waiting. One day, you will stand in the place you dreamed of. One day, you will speak English with confidence. One day, you will inspire someone else with your journey, and you will know in your heart, this happened because I never gave up. This is my reward. So keep walking, keep learning, keep fighting. Never quit, because the reward is real. The reward is powerful. The reward is waiting for you. My friend, never forget this. Winners are not the ones who never fall. Winners are the ones who never quit. If this video gave you hope, like it now, comment, I will never give up, and subscribe for more powerful English lessons. Your journey is just beginning, and together we will reach the top.